Hey Graham, did you hear about that one filibuster by Chris Murphy about gun control after the Sandy Hook shooting?
No, what happened?
He filibustered for 15 hours and talked about how we need to stop the deaths coming from school shootings.
For those who don't know, what the filibuster is, it's a form of debate where a senator can talk for however long they want to theoretically debate the bill that is in question. The idea behind this is that the unlimited debate time can help consider all the consequences of the bill in question, be them short or long term. Wow, really? Those filibusters are really effective at getting points across to the other side and expressing the senatorial minority.
Well, they can be, but they're most known for blocking bills by essentially running out the clock so the majority party can't vote on them. So maybe the voices are heard, but they don't actually get legislation made, which contributes to gridlock, which is not something we need right now when there's already so much polarization in the government.
I don't believe that.
Well, in 1957, James Strawn Thurmond filibustered for 24 hours and 20 minutes to stop an early draft of the Civil Rights Act from being passed in the Senate.
Well, you do need to be super coordinated with your political party, and there are ways to stop it, such as cloture. Folks, I know some of you in the audience right now might be confused again. Cloture is when the senators vote to end the current filibuster. The Senate needs to have a supermajority of 60 or more senators voting to close the debate to successfully end the debate on that bill. If this vote passes, the senators have to vote on the bill without any extra debating.
But when the minority is united enough, there's not much the other senators can do to prevent the endless debate cycle, which can lead to cases like James Thurmond, who blocked essential legislation from passing into law. I mean, like I said before, that contributed to gridlock, which meant that although the legislation was passed eventually, the actions of one man prevented the enforcement of the rights of so many minorities for 7 years.
Sure, but the opposite could be said as well. Although in this case the legislation was blocked that could have helped countless minorities, a filibuster could also be used to block harmful legislation.
I do think it can be helpful in certain cases.
I do also believe that there is some merit to the idea that the filibuster is harmful to the Senate.
Yeah, I think what needs to happen is that the filibuster, despite the issues it has, does have some benefits and should change to accommodate the shortcomings it faces without being completely removed. Because it can harm people if used wrong, but if it's used responsibly, it can also be used to help the minority of legislators.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a good middle ground, and it also keeps the voice of the minority without creating gridlock.
Yeah, but if we don't do anything about it, then important legislation that would highly benefit people would be stopped. But if something is done, then we can eliminate that, but keep the benefits it has to the minority party in the Senate.
Scene.
See?